Today we've got setups on the New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen currency pair, and Royal Caribbean Group, RCL. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Tim from TradingStrategyGuides.com. Stay around till the end of the video and I'll share with you about my Comcast Alerts app. Today we're going to take a look at an ascending triangle on the currency pair New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, and a bull flag on Royal Caribbean Group, RCL, on the New York Stock Exchange. But first, let's look at the active trades and later on this week's trading maxim. Happy Monday, everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. Let's catch up on the active trades. Last Tuesday, Google gapped down right here and stopped out our second half for 94.59 per share. So we're done with Google for a 1.8% account gain. Not too shabby. Bill triggered a sell signal on Thursday right here, and I entered it short. On Friday, it gapped way up to here, so we're out at a 19.78 per share loss, representing a 3.1% account loss. This happens sometimes, guys. It's not a big deal. It's a little bit higher than our risk parameters would suggest. And this is one of the reasons why I prefer to trade Forex. Yes, Forex does gap up or down on Sunday afternoon once in a while, but since the market is open 5 days, it's only something you have to worry about over the weekend. The Euro Aussie was an iffy trade on Thursday, right here. That's questionable whether that was below this bear flag or not, because it closed right up here. I did take this trade. And the reason I did was because this huge bearish candle that closed near the bottom, and then this huge wick on the top of this candle. Sufficient volume to do that. Friday's close, once again, was kind of iffy. It's right on the line. So I'm still in this. We'll see what it does. Aussie yen gave us a buy trigger right here on Friday. I'm in it at 85.26 with my stop at 84.26. And first target at 85.93. Now you'll notice my entry is somewhat higher than the actual close. That is because my broker closes an hour early on Friday. So if I want to take this trade, I have to take it at that time. So I don't always get the best price, but that's okay. My plan still works. And that's all the active trades for today. Let's take a look at today's trade picks. Our first setup today is an ascending triangle on the New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, affectionately known as the Kiwi yen. An ascending triangle consists of a strong resistance level like this one here at 79.22 with several historical touches or approaches of the line, and a series of higher lows as fewer and fewer traders are thinking about taking this short. Each time the price gets back up to the resistance level, it chips away at sell orders until it finally breaks through. It should break out of the pattern with strong momentum. The ascending triangle is a bullish pattern and I will only take a buy signal on it. And a good consolidation pattern like this should be accompanied by a decline in volume and volatility like you see here. I measure the volatility using the average true range or ATR. The decline in the volume and volatility indicates increasing trader apathy to this pattern. All the traders are bored and waiting for it to break. And here's the trade plan. We're going to buy a daily candle close above the triangle or above 79.22. On the breaking candle to enter a full-size position, we want to see this volume bar reach up to this volume average right here. If it doesn't reach the average but does reach at least 75% of the average volume, I will open a half-size position to reduce risk. You can calculate the percentage by dividing this volume right here by this volume average. You should get at least 0.75. If you don't get that, I suggest you stand aside on the trade. Stop loss is 1.5 times the ATR, and the first target is 1 ATR. So in other words, when this close is above here, and just ahead of that close, you set up your buy order. You look down here at the ATR, multiply that by 1.5, and measure that distance below your entry, and that's your stop loss. Measure 1 ATR above your entry, and that is your first target. If after entering the trade you get a close back inside the triangle, we'll take the loss right then and not wait for it to hit the stop loss. A breakout of the pattern should be explosive and hit our target fairly quickly. If not, and the momentum goes away, we want to shut the trade down without taking a full stop if possible. When the price hits our first target, we'll close 1/2 of the position for profit, set the stop loss to break even on the remainder. We'll then follow stops as price moves in our direction until the market takes us out. I will only risk about 2% of my account on each trade. And that's today's setup on the Kiwi-Yen currency pair. And lastly, we're looking at a bull flag on Royal Caribbean Group, or RCL. You can find RCL on the New York Stock Exchange. A bull flag consists of an incoming uptrend like this one here, and then a descending parallel price channel like this. A bull flag is a bullish consolidation, so I'll only take a buy trigger on this. And the pattern is confirmed by a decline in volume and volatility down here. I measure the volatility using the average true range, or ATR. And here's the trade plan. We're going to buy a daily candle close above the bull flag. I'm not going to bore you with the whole spiel again. The management details for my trades are all the same. If there's at least average volume, enter a full-size position. If there's only 75% average volume, enter a half-size position. Otherwise, stand aside. Stop loss is 1.5 times the ATR. First target is 1 times the ATR. If you get a candle close back in the flag, after you enter the position, close the position and take the loss. Get half off for profit when it hits the first target and move the stop to break even on the remainder. Again, 2% risk on this trade. And that's today's setup on Royal Caribbean Group. Okay guys, this is how I manage these trades. You do you, okay? Make sure you don't take any trades until you understand what you're doing and that you're comfortable with the setup. And the other side of trading is the psychological side, and to keep a handle on that, I use my trading maxims. A maxim is a general truth, fundamental principle, a rule of conduct, or a proverbial saying. You guys know the deal. Use whatever tools you need to help you maintain discipline, because discipline and consistency in everything are paramount. And today, Tim's trading maxim number 50. It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you've lived so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all. J.K. Rowling. Yes, this is a quote from J.K. Rowling of Harry Potter fame. The only thing I disagree with is that I don't consider that I have failed something until I quit. Anyway, life is significantly more interesting when you risk losing at something than if you stay in the safe zone all the time. Remember our Kiwi Yen trade plan for today? We're going to buy a daily candle close above the triangle or above 79.22. And our Royal Caribbean Group trade plan for today, we're going to buy a daily candle close above the bull flag. For both trades, take a full-size position if you've got average volume or better, half size if you've got 75% average volume or better. Your stop loss is 1.5 times the ATR, and your first target is 1 times the ATR. Earlier I mentioned the Comcast Alerts app. If you like making cash and you like to be calm about it, then this app is for you. I share all my calm personal trades on the app so you can trade them right beside me. That includes the trade picks from my Monday's videos like this one and all the other setups I do all week long. You get to see my modifications and additions that happen during the week as well. And it's nice that I can share that sort of thing with the Comcashers as well as additional trade setups I find during the week. This is a screenshot from the desktop version of the app showing the current live trades, 2 of which are safe, meaning they've hit the first target and we've got some profit and our stop is set at break even. And the other 2 are still new open positions. The app is available for iPhone, Android, and desktop browser. If you think you might be interested in being a Comcasher, you can click the link in the description below for more details. And that's all for today's video. Come back Wednesday, Friday, and next Monday for additional videos. They come out at 3 p.m. New York time, barring unforeseen circumstances. Don't hesitate to ask any questions you may have. Remember, the only stupid question is the unasked one. If this video helped you, click the like below, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want to be notified of our videos in the future. Have a great week, and I'll see you on Wednesday.